It's just a suit. Don't chase it by John Patrick Green with Christopher Hastings and Pat Lewis. Previously on Agents of S.U.I.T. Is that Bigfoot? Don't wait for me to read it. Get your own copy. That's it. I'm gonna give you a spoiler. That wasn't technically a spoiler. Oh, come on. Intro, was that spoiler? I have to agree with that. No offense. Whatever. Look at those floating objects. Kissing the wall. Squawk. Talk about a close encounter of the bird kind. It's a bit trickier to pilot a UFO. It was to control Monaco over a rock station, but it's so much roomier. Plus snacks. Yeah. Either these pretzels are stale or I left my taste buds back in my body. Where to next? Let's check the baggie of clues. No, I left it with Monaco. Good thing we scanned it all into the farm base computer before hitting up the haunted house. If only those irritating agents hadn't chased me out. Now I might never find out if ghosts exist. Oh yeah, check. But I still need the next piece of the puzzle. Perhaps I'll find it at the one place I know those agents can't follow me. Oh, any luck finding the ghost of G.I. Tract? I sense he had left this earthly plane. He left the UFO for the plane? No, that's not. Of course. How many vehicles do you and I go through on a mission? A super suit like Tract must go through them faster than a box of tissues at an onion chopping contest. What I mean is, right, so you'll soon ditch that plane for the next mode of transportation. Come on, Marcia. What else is on? Meanwhile, pretty far from any earthly airplanes, I never had the opportunity to explore the moon when I was alive. But back then my body did have the annoying need to breathe oxygen. Now to finally determine the moon's greatest mystery. What type of cheese is it made of? What? It's not cheese at all, just rocks and dirt. Well, a mystery solved is a mystery solved. Actually, astronaut figured out the moon's made out of cheese ages ago. Oh, yeah, another mystery has slipped through my fingers. Here's a mystery. How I get on this junk mail list. I'm no mere man on the moon. I'm the astronaut. An invitation, that must be what all the other pieces make. And this isn't for the man on the moon. It's for the mysterious face that appears on the moon's surface. The man in the moon. Well, good luck talking to him. There's no sound in space. Well, how are we? I'm really good at reading lips. What? Was there a letter inside of this? I told you, it was junk. I tossed it, but you kept the envelope. I reused them. No office supply stores up here. What is Crypticon? That must be my ultimate mystery. I haven't caught a cryptid yet, but I might get answers from that legend that lurks deep in the dank dark roots of Appalachia. Hey, can I get a lift? The moon has a big ant problem. Sorry, I can't have a lot of little ants coming up my gears in my UFO. You misunderstand. I mean big ant problem. Giant lunar ants? No, that's a mystery I don't want to solve. I'm the General Inspector, not the General Insectray. Monaco, where have you been? Well, a summary of pages 1 to 124 later. Crime, corruption, and confusion. They're called the Special Undercover Investigation Team. G.I. Tract has debunked urban legends, rebunked beds, and even completed a big book of crossword puzzles. I'm just narrating my own flashback agent to know remaining sizing. It'd be better if there were all alien crimes to solve. Blah, 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 blah. I wondered what possessed you to abandon your post. Turns out it was G.I. Tract. Literally. he must have gotten into Seob's head too. That square has been sabotaging us ever since he gets. This looks worse than I expected. If I only knew exactly what Seob did. General Inspector, did I do a good job? Right, Seob, I am G.I. Tract. You did such a good job, but I need you to do it again, but in reverse. Seob, undo just that. Somewhere in the weird woods of West Virginia. I'll find the final freak of folklore somewhere in this forest. Mothman, there you are. Wait, you're not the Mothman. Mothman? Yes, I am covered in moth. Oh, you're covered in moss. You're a Mothman. Not what I said. Not what I did. Mothman, don't make fun. I have lipped. I'm sort of tentative about it. Sorry, I'm looking for the other Mothman. Did someone say Mooseman? No, Mooseman. You looking for me? No, John Wick Boothman. Dead must have caught this world forever. Having never found the cryptids or their Crypticon, I think they won't let Mooseman, John with Boothman, or me know where it either. They were not real cryptids. We just like the location. That's it. I may not know what Crypticon is yet, but I can find it with all the clues. I'll use the farm-based computer to put the scan pieces together. After many hours of unsuccessful ghost hunting, I don't think your house is actually haunted. It's just old. The tourists say that too. It's a lousy attraction because nothing happens when I open the doors to the public. But locked in alone, the ghosts whoosh and hiss. It makes me faint. I could have just sell the place, but I couldn't bear to let it go. I do hear a hissing. Here's the problem: a gas leak. And could this be Monica? Monica's missing bag of clues. Nope, just a bag of nothing. There they are. The gas must have been blowing the clues to the ceiling. If only I had a vest to analyze them. Except Monaco doesn't have the suit mainframe backup. But wait, Tract had her fixing up the farm base, so he could analyze clues. That's how I'll find that ghost. You found a ghost? Then my house is haunted. No, it's just a gas leak. Get out. Go on a vacation. Call the gas company. I knew I forgot to change the batteries in my carbon monoxide detector. What's up, tubers? This is your boy Russell D. Rezzy coming at you with a conspiracy exclusive. An interview with an alien. Knock knock. I knew you returned. Like a rush-edit sequel to a summer blockbuster. So tell us, alien, what do you know about ants on the moon? I'm not an alien, I'm a chameleon. Give me that. Russell, I never thought I'd say this. You need your help. You're an expert on extreme phenomena. What do you know about cryptids? Ha! I don't know. What don't I know? Check out the collection. Photos of Bigfoot, Nessie, and some jackalopes. And chupacabra. All photographed in their natural habitats. Cryptids in their natural habitats. When they've all banded. Russell, have you ever seen any of them together? No way. Cryptids are shy, sultry creatures. All they want is privacy. Gives them more time for their passions. like carefully handing us pictures and tying pretty red string. It really ties the room together. I got it out to be the backdrop for our video interview. What interview? Do you just stand by your door with the camera rolling, waiting for someone to show up? No, I saw your UFO flying overhead an hour ago. A UFO? Yes, that ghost flew back to the farm base. I gotta go. A ghost alien? This changes everything. Cilantro, I found Tract's clues. Zeb, you did? I'm gonna analyze them at the farm base. Wait, Tract, Dang it, Zeb. You could have asked the bus not to leave me in the dust. Elsewhere, where there are older things than dust in the deep places of the world. Skullcape, it's been ages. Sasquatch, how are you doing, cousin? Keeping it blurry, you know it. And you're keeping it stinky, I see or smell. Doing what we can to keep the people away. Well, there's no need to worry about that now. We're getting close. Is that what I think it is? It is, and this batch is dangerous. Zeb, Tract is flying off my UFO again? He was just here! Scarecrow, where's Tract going? Oh, good morning, agents. What do you mean, more agents? Well, for a long time, nobody but Monaco had been coming back and forth, but she never stopped to chat. And then there was this ghost. I tried to scare him away, but honestly, he scared me more than I scared him. And then Monaco Ghost got it. Now thanks. They can piece together this puzzle inside. This was on when I was last here. Tract got Monaco to fix up a lot more than I expected. This is where I found the skeleton. Tract was trapped in here until he starved. Damn. How long have you been here? Just long enough to make the popcorn. But how? There's a microwave. No, how did you get here? I'm happy to explain. You see, Mrs. Tick told us Tract wasn't on a plane. No, that he wasn't on a plane. Alright, so we figured he must be on a train. We would look the reasonable commotions on the Roller Express and soon found ourselves in an endless field of grain with no sign of Tract or clues. Then we thought, tractor clues! That looks familiar. Aha! He switched back to the UFO! This proves that our theory that Tract was changing vehicles to throw us off his trail was correct! Confound it! It looks like this game of cat and mouse will go into overtime. Well, I say we take a time out for lunch. Oh, finally, some living agents of S.U.I.T. Yeah, let's see if this farm base has a farm-to-table menu. You must have been paralyzing 3 minutes behind us, judging by how long it took to microwave this popcorn. I guess that makes sense. Everyone, you gotta see this. Check it out. A working computer. Well done. I miss technology so much. It's the little things or the big things in this hunk of machinery's case. Sure, but that's not all. Tract has already been analyzing the clues here. Click. That's why Monaco could only remember the farm base from her possession. Top to Crypticon, all our paths meet at the Earth. She and Tract have been coming back here this entire time. But what in the digital Dickens is a Crypticon? Crypticon, like DEFCON? DEFCON, short for Defense Coalition, a ranked system of preparation against a major attack. You know, DEFCON yellow, DEFCON red, DEFCON periwinkle. How do you know that, Bongo? We are secret agents. Why don't you know that? I think it sounds like a robot or a book. That's the cryptid season. But much might be onto something. Cryptids are shy, sultry creatures. All they want is privacy. Crypticon could be some sort of ultimate cryptid defense measure. Yes, a big robot. It's like I said. Something is is to keep them secret, keep them safe. And if this were complete, it would tell us where it is. Unfinished business. That's why Tract's doing this. He disabled S.U.I.T so nobody else could solve any mysteries. And this is Tract's new ultimate mystery. But if he discovers some defense system, it might make them set it off. They would destroy the planet so that nobody ever bothers them ever again. He's going to the Himalayas. What will happen next? Are cryptids really teaming up? Find out in it. And that's a Wild Ghost Chase by Tom Patrick Green, Christopher Hastings, and Pat Lewis. Bye.